You can make a difference with your smile or gentle gesture, with a kind word or good nature.
With your love or your diligence, make a difference with your patience.
Speak words that will only encourage. Treat with respect people of all age.
Win people with your kind attitude. Make a difference with your fortitude.
Say things that will boost others' image. Make them happy and give them courage. Hold your words that can only destroy. Make a difference with words you employ.
Let your deeds show that you really care, and your love be genuine and be it rare. Avoid actions which no good will bear. Make a difference with love you will share.
Wherever you are, make a difference. You gain nothing with your indifference. Change the world into a better place. Make a difference with your honest praise.
Hi everyone, I am back once again and I want to talk to you about how we can make a difference in the lives of people. All of us can bring about a small change, difference in the lives of people. And today I want to share with you a story that someone told me long time ago, a story of his own childhood, a story of his own life. He was telling me that when he was 13 or 14 years old, he lost his mother. His mother suddenly died. And he was so devastated. He was so discouraged. He was so sad. He was almost in depression. Until then, he was quite okay. He was an average student. But after this happened, after his mother died, he totally gave up. Going to school, he would not go to school, he would bunk class, he would skip class, and he would not listen to anyone. He was just loitering about with no goal, no purpose in life. Until one day, accidentally, one of his teachers, I think it's a math teacher, met him and he talked to him. The math teacher understood his potential. The math teacher had known what this boy was capable of achieving, capable of doing, and therefore he talked to the boy for some time, encouraging the boy to come back to study, encouraging him to focus on his life, focus on his future, focus on his studies. And this is something that really brought about a change in the life of this young boy. He said from that day, he never turned back. From that day, he was so happy to go to school and he put his heart and soul into his studies. Everything that he did, he would put his 100%. As a result, at the end of the year, he was in the 9th grade. At the end of the year, he was the number one in the class, in his class. He was a topper. And that he repeated in the following year, the 10th grade and the 11th grade and the 12th grade. And he passed out of the high school, 12th grade, with a high percentage of marks. His ambition then was to become an engineer. He wanted to become an engineer. But then his family was really poor. His father was a daily laborer. How much money a daily laborer would make. And engineering, demanded a lot more money than the family could afford. So he settled down to going for a diploma course in engineering. And that's what he did. So after his high school, he went for a diploma. I think that's a 2 years course. He completed the course and he got into a good company. He was working for a rather decent, famous company. And then from that company, he was able to apply to come to this country, America, the dream country called America. And this young man, of course, young boy, he's no more young boy, he's a young man. He is in this country. He's very happy, happily settled, happily married with wonderful children. The point that I want to drive home is this. Probably the teacher had never anticipated what he could do with the life of this young man. But he made that choice. He found time to talk to the boy, and that teacher made a huge difference in the life of this young man, young boy. And he was able to bring about a change, a huge transformation in the life of this young man. So the point that I want once again repeat, emphasize is this: we can make a difference. We can make a difference in the lives of people. So many people, they are in depression. They are tired. They are emotionally, maybe mentally. They are weak. They are going some terrible time. Maybe there is a death in the family. Small things that we can do can bring about a huge difference. And as I have always said, it should be our attitude. It should be our mission. Everyone should get up in the morning and ask the question, what difference shall I make? What difference shall I bring about today? At least in the life of one person. Maybe by an encouraging words that will uplift someone, words that can inspire someone. And when all of us have this mission in our life, all of us find time for this, believing that we can bring a difference in the lives of people that we live with, maybe I work with, maybe wherever they are. Wherever I have an opportunity, I will make it possible, make it my goal, my dream to bring a difference in the lives of people. Today, I'm going to share another poem to you. The title of the poem is God Speaks to Us Through COVID-19. The poem is read by Noel Palilio. I would like you to listen to the words of the poem. I want you to be attentive to the words. I want you to pick up whatever strikes you, whatever, the lines or the words that will talk to you. Pick up those words and think, meditate, ponder over these words and see how these words, this poem can bring about a change, can bring a difference to your life. God speaks to us all the time. God speaks to us through the nature. God can speak to us through the trees, whatever. God can speak to us through a homeless person, maybe a beggar. God can speak to us. And God is speaking to us all the time. And so, my dear friends, all that we need to do is to pay attention to God, listen to what God is calling us or talking to us, getting His message every day. And therefore, please, I invite all of you, let us come together and work together to bring a difference in the lives of people in the world, and believe we can make a difference in the lives of people that we meet every day. Thank you and God bless.
God Speaks to Us Through COVID-19 by Father Antony Vashapati. Man, you were the masterpiece of my creation. With you, the world I brought to completion. I created you in my own image and likeness. You weren't an accident, but a reflection of my kindness. Among my creations, you were the most excellent. Your intelligence and free will made you totally different. I gave my creations for you to explore and subjugate. With your talents and gifts, brotherhood I thought you would create. Instead, you rebelled against me and lost your precious garden. You failed to see my love and were tempted by Satan. You continued to overpower me and be in control. I made you less than an angel. You have to play your role. All my creatures, fish and animals, I gave you to use, but in your arrogance, your freedom, you did abuse. In your selflessness, you destroyed the environment, land and water you corrupted at your pleasure and enjoyment. You made my creatures unsafe in the woods and water. They would protest against you if they had the power. You encroached into their safe zone and hunted them down. I created them. Their cries for rescue, I can't shut them down. You can never equal me, for I am omnipotent. Be not slow in learning, work on your temperament. Your wealth you'll not carry beyond, you are just a steward. Living is more divine than having, this is your ultimate reward.